Hey everybody, I'm Eric from Next Level, and today I want to talk about the iOS 14 update and how it affects you, if at all. Digital marketers are being are super scared right now. There's a lot of them that are freaking out. As a consumer, it's something we should all be happy about. Let me explain. There's a specific ID that advertisers, that platforms and advertisers and tech kind of uses to talk back and forth. A lot of the tracking takes place after we've been able to get this ID, collect this ID, and then follow you across platforms that we are allowed to communicate with. What's happening is that instead of the user, us as a consumer, us having to opt out of that and go find that in your settings, now we are being asked. So there's a pop-up that will come up and it'll say, do you want this app to track you? Which obviously almost no one is going to select yes to that question. Hold setting your hair on fire for just a moment. First, let me start by saying that all of this is pretty speculative because we don't really know how it's going to react in the market because it hasn't been released yet. And actually it won't be released until next year. So we've got a little bit of time before all of this happens. And as marketers, as businesses, we have time to prepare. There are definitely some ways where this limit will definitely affect us. One thing is frequency capping. We like to kind of show people our ads across the internet, but we also want to make sure that we don't cause any ad fatigue, that our audience isn't like seeing the same ad over and over again and then feeling like,
I hate this company because all I ever see is this stupid ad and get it out of my face.
We don't want that to happen, and that's going to be difficult to avoid moving forward. So that's something that we all have to be careful about. Another thing that's definitely going to be limited is targeting. We're definitely going to collect less data on the users that we're following and that we're tracking. And so if you are doing any kind of like lead gen right now, you definitely want to start collecting those emails as best you can. I would have said a year ago that having someone's email wasn't super valuable because reaching them through targeting and retargeting, and once you had that ID number, you were able to track them across the internet. Well, if we lose that ability, that does limit things. So probably we should start moving back towards trying to collect some personal data in some points until we figure out how to target people around. Let me explain something about marketers and advertisers. We are a very almost diabolical bunch, and I think that we'll figure out a way to track you anyway. But for the meantime, I think this is a great win for consumers, and if you're working with an agency or anybody worth their salt in digital, they're probably already thinking about this and putting this kind of stuff together. Our team's certainly been thinking about it. This is actually my fourth take of this video because things keep updating. So like before I can get it edited and posted. If you have questions about this or anything else related to marketing, please schedule a call with my team. We are digital marketing nerds. We love talking about digital marketing.